Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about uh, creating levels and creating bricks with Revit. So if you are new to my channel, just subscribe to my channel and like this video. So we go to the Revit 2020, just double click on the Revit 2020 and it brings you here. So I'm going to create with new project. So go to the new, choose the architecture template. It's important as a project. Click OK. Move the project browser to this place, and I'm going to start off with creating levels. So to create levels, I need to go to the elevations. It's under the project browser, elevation, go to the east. So by default, level 1 and level 2 are already created. So if we want to create a new level, we need to be under the architecture tab and go to go to the level, and under the contextual tab, drawing line is selected. It's okay. Just click on that, draw the line, just like that. Click on that and draw the line. I don't want this line to be that 2,700 millimeter apart. I want that to be 3,000. Click on that. It moves. Also this one, 3,000. Right. Another way to create a level is click on that level once again. For the pick line, you need to give a value, offset value. So I'm going to go with 3,000 once again. And if you move around your arrow, this right here, you can see that the blue dotted line appear as the same as level 3. It's a big problem. You don't want to happen when you're drawing a Revit project. So make sure that the preview line is above the level 4. That's where you want your level 5 to be. Just click on that. Level 5 is here. Just click on that once again. Level 6. One thing you should notice is when you're creating the levels, a plan view is automatically created because the make plan view is checked. So we click on the plan view types, and there you can see ceiling plan, floor plan, and structural plan. Okay, so if you don't want any of the plan created when you draw a level, just check the make plan view. Click that once again. Next line, I want only to be 800 millimeter apart, so 800 and level 9. So as you can see, level 7, level 8, and level 9 don't have a plan view. You see that floor plans, it only includes level 1 to level 6. 7, 8, 9 is not included in the floor plan. So you can see the difference. That level line have a floor plan. The symbols, it has a blue and white. It's a black and white, right? Because the floor plan, we don't have that. You can see that level 8 and level 9 is kind of in the same place. We don't want that. I click on the level 9, click on that symbol, and it goes down, but we want that to be up like this. So you can just move around like that. But the problem is, you go to the west view, same problem here. North view, same problem. If you want the same properties just like that east view in the west view, you can just select all the plan and then choose the propagate extent under the contextual tab. Click on that. It only allows you to create the view which is a parallel view, right? Because you're managing on the east view, it only allows you to have the same value on the west view. The north and south, you have to create that manually. So check on that, click on that, and click OK. Go to the west view, and now you can see that there's a same as the east view. So if you want to do that north view, go to the north view. I just click on that, drag that up, and same rules apply here. Select all that, click propagate extend, click on elevation salt, click OK. So in the salt view, same rules, right? Let me go back to the east view. Because we haven't created the floor plans regarding with level 7, level 8 and level 9, but now I've changed my mind. I want to have that floor plans created. So what you can do is you can go to the view tab here, and there's a plan views. Click on that, and it's a floor plan. Click on that. Floor plans, we don't have 7, 8, 9. See the floor plan 7, 8, 9. We don't have that. So click all that. Click OK. Floor 7, 8, 9 is created. Now we go to the structure plans. We don't have 7, 8, 9 and 1 and 2. So under the view tab, go to the plan views, structure plan, and level 1, 2, 7, 8, 9. You can see that all the views that haven't created in the structure plans, you can see that here, right? So select all that, click OK. Same rules apply to the ceiling plans. Go to the plan views, reflect the ceiling plans, select all that, click OK. Because by far you need to know about the creating levels, right? So let me tell you about creating grid lines. Go to level 1 and the architecture, choose the grid in the data panel, click on that, and line is selected. Let's draw something with that. Here we are creating the grid lines. You can also do the pick lines, offset value. I'm going to choose 3200. Click on that, and 900. Click on that. Another line, the vertical line is going to be created. I don't want that level 7, so I'm going to have to double click on that and change the name to A, right? Another way to create grid is just select the grid line and type in CX. That allows you to create a similar function, which is the grid line. Just like that, you can create that grid lines here. It's really easy. Pick line, you have to give the offset value about 600. 600 is too low. Sorry, about 800. So we're gonna use the elbow here. We're gonna use the elbow here. Right. If you want to move that, just here you can see the circle symbol. Just click and drag inward. Same rules apply here. Click, drag the inwards. This is how you create the grid lines. And if you want to have some curved grid lines, CS, and you can see the multi-segment. Start off with the straight line. Choose that tangent and arcs about 30, and yeah, check. Now the problem is the G symbol is below, but I want that to be up from there. So what we can do is we can just go to the edit type and just only for that grid line. So we need to create another grid. So you can name that like grid 2. Sorry, grid 2. And check that plan view symbol at N1 and check that. Click OK. And here you are. You can just do that. Elbow it outwards, right? But if you go to level 2, level 4, level 6, you see that these kind of things, it don't look good, right? So if you want the same rules applied to all these views down there, just select all the views, go to the propagate extend and click to the first, and press the shift key, click to last, click in the middle, all the floor plans are selected. Now click OK. You can see that level 9, level 5, it's all the same, right? That's how you create the grid lines. That's all you need to know about the grid. And if you want to change the values, just you need to select the grid number 2 and enter the value like 3500 and moves just like that. You need to select the grid you want to move and then give the value 2500 and when it moves. That's all you need to know about creating grid lines and creating levels. Hope the video helps you out. If you really think that it helps you out, just like my video and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you on another episode with creating Revit and getting better at Revit. Thank you guys.